In this video, we're gonna uncover how to play the character Mei Lin.
準備はできております。方向策の武術お見せするでございます。メイリンと申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Mei Lin is a main DPS character, and she has a mechanic called combo. You can see here that the combo only activates if the card used immediately before this card has the same attribute. Mei Lin's attribute is passion, so you would be good off to pair Mei Lin with a sub DPS that is also from the passion attribute. And the best choice that you have in this game is simply Veronica. AP friendly, is from the passion attribute, is a sub DPS and can be slotted into every single team, but Mei Lin is a very good main DPS for Veronica because Veronica has cards from the passion attribute which activates Mei Lin's combo ability. Now you don't necessarily have to do this because Mei Lin can activate her combo mechanic by herself. You just have to use any other card before this Rising Dragon Spire to activate its combo effect and hit one additional time, right? It's not a big deal. And another very good pairing that I will showcase in this video is together with Hugo, because yeah, we all know how Hugo works at this point. He works around the mechanic hand commands, and yeah, you will have to establish the hand commands by using skill cards, and then he will follow up on targeting attack cards. And this is very beneficial because you can see this here, unity of attack and defense is a skill that gives you basic cards for Mei Lin. Here it will give you Flame Dragon Guardian, which is a skill. It gives you a shield and it will be played for 0 AP cost. Additionally, it gives you Strike. For 0 AP cost, you apply an Ember and you deal some damage. So immediately you can see how this is very great synergy because unity of attack of defense is used, gives Hugo a stack of commands to hand. Flame Dragon Guardian is used, gives Hugo a stack of commands to hand. Strike is used to use the follow-up attack from commands to hand, right? And yeah, she has many more abilities like that. If you pair her with Hugo, you have to keep in mind what I just told you about the combo mechanic. With all of that being out of the way, now let's see how things look in action and jump into battle. Alright, here we are. You can use either Mika or Nia as your support, so yeah, you have the amount of healing available to yourself that you actually need. Every single turn you of course always activate your upgrade cards, which if you pair with Hugo is Hunting Instincts, but Veronica has Firing Inspiration, I think is what it's called, so yeah, it's always the same. Use your upgrade cards, activate the Flame Dragons you will as well, don't forget about that. And then see that you get stacks up for commands to hand for Hugo in my case. It is the same thing with Veronica. You use skill cards, Veronica gains stacks of reload. For Hugo it's commands to hand. Those two characters are exactly the same, so don't worry about the playstyle, like whoever character you use, right? And you can see here in my case I have fans of daggers in my hand, so I will gather up as many stacks of commands to hand and then use that ability. Usually you would stack up on commands to hand and then use targeting attacks with either Mei Lin or with Hugo himself, right? Don't forget to always activate your upgrade cards if they are in your hand, of course. And now you can see we have 3 stacks of hand commands, and now what we want to do is we want to use targeting attack incantations or cards, right? We want to attack with something where we can choose a target, so we trigger the commands to hand stacks. Now in my case you can see here I only have one of those cards, and therefore before I attack I want to make sure that I have as many stacks of commands to hand as possible. I will use Dingo Howling here in this case to obtain the maximum amount of commands to hand stacks, which is 5. Now I go ahead and attack, because this follow-up attack right here deals damage based on how many stacks of Commence the Hunt you actually have. If you have 5, you deal the most amount of damage possible. Here we go, we have Rising Dragon Spire, and as I said, now you have to use a card with Mei Lin before you use this card so that the combo effect appears. But as you can see, unlucky, I don't have a card with Mei Lin, so I cannot activate the effect, the combo effect of this card, right? So I will refrain from using it all together and instead use something else. This is why Veronica is a better sub DPS specifically for Mei Lin, because you make it more consistent to be able to activate this combo effect. But on this account I don't have Veronica, so I gotta go with Mei Lin here. Yeah, before you use a damaging card, of course, here you want to always use the Spirit of Aromata, right? Pretty self-explanatory. So let me go ahead and do that. Here, these skills. Sure kick. Excuse me. Yeah, and then you just gonna go ahead and spam all your skill cards, right? I'm constantly at 5 stacks of Commence the Hunt. I get a little bit like screwed up here with drawing RNG. But here we go, see, and this is what I mean. You can see I have 5 stacks of Commence the Hunt right now. So, if that's the case, I want to not use Unity of Attack and Defense now. I want to use another attack first, so that I get rid of 1 stack of Commence the Hunt, right? Use it. Now I have 4. Okay, I'm back to 5 again, so let me use another targeting attack. Now I have 4 stacks of Commence the Hunt. And now I would use Unity of Attack and Defense to give me the 5th stack of Commence the Hunt back. And now I attack, right? Boom. That would put me at 4 stacks of Commence the Hunt again. And then I use the shield with Mei Lin. Then I use another attack card. So you have to constantly cycle this. If you are at 5 stacks of Commence the Hunt, you use an attack. Then you use a skill to go back to 5 Commence the Hunt stacks. Then you use an attack. Then you use a skill, and so on and so forth. And if you play Mei Lin together with like Hugo and even Mika. Mika has a lot of skill cards that cost 0. Mei Lin also has skill cards that cost 0. And they all have attack cards that target enemies. Mika has one of those cards in her arsenal that is an attack and that targets one enemy. 1 second, let me actually show you this. We go to combatants. Here, Mika has a card in her arsenal called Water Arrow. You target one enemy, that triggers a stack of Commence the Hunt. Then you go ahead and play something like Source of Water or Tactical Analysis. A skill for 0 AP, go back to max amount of Commence the Hunt stacks, then go ahead and attack again. And you can see that Mei Lin, that costs 1, often 0 because of Unity of Attack. Everything here costs like 1 AP or even 0, and everything targets. So we can constantly cycle the follow-up attack with Hugo at maximum amount of Commence the Hunt stacks. And this is why these 2 days synergize so beautifully together. And that's it about how to play the character Mei Lin, guys. I hope this was fun and informative. If you like Chaos Zero Nightmare content in general, please consider leaving a follow on my channel. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, don't forget to join the Discord server, link in the description down below. And at the moment that you will see this video, I will be live streaming this game. I will do some Zero system runs on my main account, so use the link in the description down below if you wanna join the fun on twitch.tv in my live stream. But until next time, take care of yourselves, have a great day, peace and love.